Hey guys, welcome back to the Alliance Tournament. I am CCP Rise here with CCP Dylan, and we're about to watch the Obsidian front versus the Initiative.
CCP Rise was a little slow on bringing up the EVE Online client, so I'm just gonna guess I see Proteuses and Balgorns and stuff, and I'll be just as surprised as you guys are when the fleets pop up here. Hey, we've got a Proteus fleet with an Armageddon backing it up for Obsidian front, and we've got lots of Armageddon hulls. We got the Balgorn and the Armageddon, well, not as many as I hoped, and the Domination with Guardian
Clerk and
and
Tristan, come
Arbitrary
on.
support for the Initiative.
Fucking
I have to say, I actually much prefer Obsidian fronts to set up here. A lot more damage coming from those Proteuses. I'm not really sure where the damage is going to come from for the Initiative team. Like, Geddon drones?
Yeah,
Some guns on the Balgorn?
Yeah, that's definitely kind of interesting. It looks like they're hoping to win by disabling basically between the Balgorn and the Geddon and the Arbitrator, and then count on the Frigs and just the drone damage and stuff coming from the battleships to finish them off. It seems optimistic, I'd say. They do have quite a bit of neutralization power available, but they actually don't have all that much E-War altogether because they're fielding damage assault frigs with very few mid slots. So I don't know, we'll see. Damage starting to show up. It looks like Obsidian front's going to take out some of those frigs to start things off, beginning with a Vengeance there.
Absolutely. Damage landing on Master Kron's Armageddon for the Initiative. And Proteus is tackled for Obsidian front, but they're only just now taking some armor damage, and it's being repped up pretty handily. I'm interested to see who starts really it's really who starts losing ships first here. I think that it's much more dangerous for the Initiative to Daredevil.
I mean, one thing's safe to say, if those battleships are in range of the Guardian, which there's at least one neutralizer active on the Guardian, for Obsidian front, they will not be able to rep much. So there goes a Daredevil. Trading for Vengeance. There is, as usual, a big Frig versus Frig fight going on, kind of separate from the battleship fight. The Proteuses are sitting on top of the battleships for the Initiative, but these Frigs are having kind of their own battle, and it looks like the Retributions and Vengeance is winning it.
Yeah, the support for Obsidian front is getting torn up here. Retributions and Vengeances laying it down onto these Daredevils. Enyo going down just as quickly. Not catching reps. There's the reps, but a little bit too late, I think.
Man, there's a lot of weird stuff going on this fight. I'm looking at the sort of location of a lot of the ships, and first of all, the Obsidian front Guardian is cap transferring with his Armageddon. They're together and cap transferring between each other, so that's a good way to get a little extra cap. But they're also in range of both the Balgorn and the Armageddon on the other side, so they're under a lot of cap pressure. I guess just the Guardian is. They don't seem to have any newts on the Geddon at all. So the cap transfers are feeding that Guardian despite the newts, but I'm sure it's hard for him to keep reps up anyway. And still not seeing any really significant damage being taken by the Initiative. They are getting started now on taking out that Initiative Armageddon, but for now they're taking it just fine.
Yeah, the Initiative's tanking pretty much everything just fine. That's the power of the damnation bonuses they've got on field, I guess. But really, I don't understand the putting your Guardian with the Geddon on a team where you clearly intend to insert Proteuses into the fight and then provide cap pressure with the Geddon. The Geddon is going to be generally near the Proteuses. Why do you want your Guardian near the Proteuses as well? I don't know. I also don't like
guys need to make a move.
We're
Gonna get nitted out.
I think that they should be split up. In a team where you're one pilot short, you should be splitting them up and taking 2 T1 frigates.
So of course another big thing here, we said to begin with, disabling is really what the Initiative's trying to do, and there's tracking disruption on all those Proteuses, and there's quite a bit of it, I guess. I mean, the Arbitrator provides some, but the rest of it probably getting fielded by the Retributions, which they only have 2 mids. Vengeances, I guess, should have 1 each or something like that.
The story is told in the attack bars here, Obsidian is just applying no DPS here.
Yeah.
And they're obviously shooting
Wow,
the Arbitrator.
They're gonna kill a Proteus. He's half armor now. Guardian still probably not able to rep very much.
Guardian barely trying to rep. Here's the thing.
There is rep active on him, but I'm sure it's not much.
So it's not a constant rep though. His reps are obviously being shut down because you'll see that disappear when it should not be disappearing because he's taking a lot of damage. But the Arbitrator's going down, maybe they'll free up some DPS here. But obviously the Arbitrator was bugging them enough that they decided to shoot it specifically when there are lots of other scary things on the field that they should have been trying to break. but they just couldn't apply any DPS. And like, it's not as though stuff isn't tackled. Like the Guardian is tackled right now.
Yeah, he's webbed. I think he's actually webbed by, or one of the Retributions has flown out to where that Guardian is. And it looks like they're actually starting to turn some DPS on that Guardian now. I see the the Balgorn's lasers, as well as the Damnation missiles headed. Well, actually, they're probably killing the Geddon that's cap transferring. Yeah.
No, look, the Guardian for the initiatives in like half armor. Like,
oh, that Guardian.
Yeah.
The other Guardian.
Yeah. There are multiple Guardians here, my friend. Yeah, but like, they obviously tried to break the Geddon, couldn't break it. Switched to the Guardian for a bit, couldn't break that. Switched to the Arbitrator, now can kind of break the Guardian, doing it slowly. But actually, their core is holding. Like,
wow, this is so weird though. So they're shooting at the blue Guardian. Okay, two of the Proteuses are there anyway. The Obsidian front has 2 of the Proteuses on top of the Initiative Guardian. The other Proteus is tackled somewhere else. I assume the one that's dying, or at least was dying. Wow, it looks like Obsidian front's stabilized now. Guardian's still tanking, but probably not for too much longer, I'm guessing.
yeah, well, he's got no cap transfers that I can see, but like, so he'll eventually cap out if he's both.
Well, he's getting. Yeah, this is Celestis on the middle of the screen you're looking at is cap transfer.
But like, how much?
It's medium though, so it's not very
yeah.
much.
How much cap does the Celestis really provide? If he was cap transferring with like, I don't know, the Geddon or something, that would make a little bit more sense.
So the Guardian's down. Initiative lost their logistics. Still, almost all of their damage is on the field, but now the Proteuses can focus on other ships, and they're not under as much tracking disruption pressure with the Arbitrator down. Another thing that's been happening sort of inside the fight I've been noticing is there is a lot of smart bombs in this fight. Actually, mostly fielded by the Initiative, I think, killing the Proteus drones, which should be mediums mostly, I think.
Well, I think another story here is like, actually, the Obsidian front plan of sticking the Guardian right next to the Geddon and cap transferring has worked out. They've been able to clear out a core. Like, they just put the Guardian. Their plan was not to like keep the Guardian safe. Their plan was to like put the Guardian into the frying pan and then make that area safe, which has actually worked here.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, barely, if anything. Like, now that Armageddon's starting to get crushed on the Obsidian front side.
I looked away for a second, and then that happened.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so Initiative lost the Celestis just now, which probably wasn't contributing all that much. We saw he was cap transferring to the Guardian. I think he was running smart bombs earlier, and he should have damps on him. But other than that, not contributing much, and Obsidian front's going to lose their Geddon. So there's still 3 Proteuses and a Guardian, which is obviously significant, but the Guardian shouldn't have any cap for the rest of the fight, as long as the Balgorn and the Armageddon are alive. And this little Assault Frigate wing, like, is significant, I guess. I don't know. It's looked from the beginning of the fight like they didn't have enough damage. The Initiative team didn't have enough damage, but they've been able to kill a battleship, so what do I know?
Pulled out some damage. Well, as much as we are in this booth, occasionally a fight comes along where it just sort of perplexes us. But the support ships here and the Geddon and the Balgorn are doing some damage.
So they're going to kill that Guardian now. Obsidian Front Guardian is dropping for sure. He's dead.
Ticklesin's down.
In the meantime, Obsidian Front was able to get another kill on one of the Initiative Assault Frigates. They don't have any logistics support now, so if they get caught by a Proteus, they get killed, or at least potentially.
Yeah. So let me do the math here. So
do that math.
The thing is, if Obsidian Front can clear...
Wow, all of a sudden Initiative Armageddon taking tons of damage. It's weird how bursty the damage has been.
I don't know.
What about your math? I forgot.
I was trying to figure out so they have the damps from the mollusks. If they could just like hunt support and then finish the match, just like leaving these battleships that are obviously messing them up pretty severely behind. But like now the Proteus now Paco time is going down. Well, I think Paco time's going down. They're now putting damage on Ant 1212, the other Proteus. Looks like Mastercon is in the Geddon for Initiative is going to go down first. If he drops first, surely Obsidian Front wins.
Who knows what's going to happen? Also, there's only 1 minute and 30 left here, and there's now Obsidian Front's in the lead. They just finished off that Armageddon. They're up by 4 points. But Initiative's going to get this Proteus. Proteus down.
No.
Initiative back in the lead, 60-48 with 1 minute 20 left. I'm not sure if either team can kill much else. Now a Retribution dying on the Initiative side.
Retribution goes down.
Wow. This is incredibly close. Okay, another Retribution down. Now 52 to 60.
8-point difference.
1 minute left. They need to kill Assault Frigs. Like,
Yeah.
they don't have time to kill another big ship. They need to get these Assault Frigs off the field. If they can kill 2 more of them, then we hit tie and go to tie-dye. If they kill all 3, they win.
Yeah. Well, they've caught both of the Vengeance.
Well, the Vengeances are all the damage for the initiative team. They've been the ones killing all the Obsidian front ships.
They had a scram on Bel Issar.
Oh,
they need
Vengeance
to
is gonna go
kill
down.
this Pandora. They need to kill Pandora and then catch Bel Issar. He had a scram on them, so like there's stuff in the neighborhood.
You know what the initiative team needs to be doing? Listen, Assault Frigates should be nowhere near the Proteuses. They should be burning off to try and kill a Maulus, which would make it almost impossible
Here,
for
Avengers
Obsidian
taking
front to
damage.
come back.
Avengers taking damage. The Vengeance is tackled. 22 seconds left.
If this goes down, they tie it. 20
Vengeance
seconds.
is tackled. All right. So here we go. He's not
Oh my
tackled
God.
anymore.
10
He's
seconds.
not tackled anymore.
He's not
This
webbed.
Proteus, he's not tackled anymore. If he's going to go down, 10 seconds left in the match. They just
Oh my
need
God.
like 2 more volleys on him. 2 more
5
volleys to push him through
seconds?
structures. Meanwhile, and 12-12 is dropping down into low armor on his Proteus, leaking into structure.
Oh my God. They make it.
They
Initiative
win.
wins
Oh,
that
yeah.
match.
The Initiative comes by our by far closest match yet. That was an amazing match. Wow. It's going to be rough to beat that, but we've got another great match coming up next. Confederation of XXX Pizza XX versus Dead Terrace. We'll get back to you in a few minutes after we catch our breath.
Crazy.